Way to go, though. If you want to wait it out, maybe that's a better option, but just take it easy and make sure you have some decent tires on your vehicle. It's now 8:20 on a Monday morning. We check in with Riaz.
Yeah, we have no home to live at, and we're a little upset.
Burnaby Blaze, a young boy, remains in hospital this afternoon after being severely burned in a late-night house fire. Fatal shooting. A man is shot inside his car as Delta police search for a suspect, but was this a gang hit? Want to be part of the opening and closing ceremonies in 2010? Well, Vanok wants to hear from you this afternoon. Details on how you can take part in the biggest celebration in the world coming up. Plus, the Tragically Hip are coming to town, and so are a bunch of other acts and musical bands. Thor's got a ton of concert announcements just ahead in entertainment. And good afternoon. Welcome to Lunch Television here on this Tuesday afternoon. Michelle McDermott is off once again, so Dawn from BT joins us. And a busy show, Dawn. One of our favorite guests, Akash Sablock, our tech guru.
I know. I'm already allotting some of my paycheck. He's got lots of good toys there.
He's got tons of goodies this afternoon. We're going through a bunch of gadgets you can have in your house, as well as a bunch of gadgets that can help you out when you're traveling. And take a look at, well, Akash is over there in the corner. Hey, Riaz is standing by from BT.
Well, he's hanging out, too. He figures he's going to get some goods.
He wants a piece of the Akash action there. Take a look at this, Dawn.
Okay, what is this?
Dirk, let's get a close-up of this thing over here. Akash has given me this gadget. This is one little piece of equipment that apparently can save you a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah, so we'll explain what this is coming up here in just a couple of minutes. We also, speaking of Riaz, had a big interview on BT this morning.
Yes, comedian Dennis Miller was on the phone, called in live from LA, so Riaz kind of caught up.
He's so funny. I loved watching Dennis Miller when he was on Saturday Night Live way back when. He did the weekend updates for the longest time.
And didn't you hear him say that I'm his favorite Vancouver weather girl? I think I'm probably the only one he knew, and it's only because he heard me saying doing the weather while he's waiting to go on. But still, I'm going to use that as my website quote.
Yeah. Quick break here on Lunch Television. When we come back, our favorite guy, Akash Sablock, is here. We're going to talk about some gadgets that you can use in your home to make your life a little bit easier. Stay with us for that. We're back with more Lunch Television in just a couple of minutes. Welcome back, 12:27 here on a Tuesday afternoon. A live shot there of GM Place and the Georgia Viaduct. Looks like things are moving well this afternoon. And hey, we've got our favorite guy here at Akash Sablock, full of information when it comes to the world of high-tech and gadgets. Welcome to Lunch Television this afternoon.
How are you, buddy? Glad to be here.
Yeah, your debut performance here on LT.
Yes, definitely.
You brought a ton of goodies for us this afternoon, and these are things that we can use all over our house.
Tech around the home.
All right, start us off here. What's this thing?
So you know you have your absolute wonderful iPod and your iPhone, but what if you want a little bit louder sound of it, just instead of holding it up to your ear or using headphones? So you can do something like this. Is a Logitech Purify 2. This is the latest version, and the cool thing is here, I'll just turn it on here. So you have it. Easy at lunchtime, like pump you up for the rest of the day. Oh yeah.
I was worried about what the song is going to be here. What's on Akash's iPod?
So this thing itself, you can plug it in, or it has a built-in battery, so it'll give you up to 10 hours of power without a plug. So it's portable. You can move it around the house. You can take it with you.
Go outside.
Outside. It'll also charge your iPhone or your iPod.
That's cool. How much would this set you back?
The unit itself is about $160, but if you need the convenience, nothing to beat it.
Not bad. All right. We'll talk about this, the wireless key finder here. Everyone's losing their keys all the time.
Yes.
My father could use this if he's watching this afternoon. Akash, you're going to make our lives a lot more simpler.
This is the Brookstone wireless key finder. So basically what it comes with this remote here, and the remote comes with two little keychains here. I'll just show you. There's the green one and the red one. And what you do is you just push the button that you want to, and the green will beep, and then of course you can hit the red one, and there you go.
That is cool.
You walk around the house with that 60-foot range. And it'll go through walls and concrete and everything like that, so nothing to worry about. But you know, I was just thinking about something like this. We lose the remote control all the time in our home.
I was going to say, yeah.
And what it is, I have a little 16-month-old guy. He likes to take the remote and hide it in the sofa. If I attach one of these to the remote, I can find it easily.
There you go. How much is this going to cost you?
This is only about $50–60 from Brookstone.com.
That's reasonable. Digital picture frame.
Yeah, there's a lot of frames out in the market here, but this one sets itself apart. 10-inch frame by Kodak, the W1020 Wi-Fi. So what it'll do is you can actually email photos to it. You can email photos from it to wherever you want to. Set up a slideshow and everything. And the really cool thing is, and I'm just going to show you here, it's got a touch-sensitive control. So the controls will come up
Oh, you can scroll through it.
Yeah, so there's no ugly buttons or anything like that, and it comes with a separate frame too, so you can put a wood frame around it, make it look really nice.
That's cool.
About 180 bucks for this.
And that's not bad too either for that. Okay, we're talking more about the iPod. You've got a little gadget for us over here.
Yeah, this is the Mophie Juice Pack. So basically what this is it's, I'm just going to show it to you. It's a little case. It looks like an iPhone case, but it's actually a battery pack. And I'm just going to turn around and I'll show you. There's actually a little meter on the back that tells you how much juice is left into it. And the unit itself's got a little port at the bottom to charge it. All you do is you take your iPhone and you slide it in there, and there you go. You've got an extra 6 to 7 hours of talk time.
That's
and
great.
An extra 30 hours of standby time. And it's got the little holes here so you can still hear and talk and everything.
How much?
This unit itself is about 60 bucks.
Okay, really quickly, Akash, we're running out of time here. You got this device here at the end.
Oh, one of my favorites. This is the Rovio from Huawei. Huawei makes wonderful robots. And this is the Rovio. So this is the base that it's on, and it plugs into the wall for charging. But this is the actual device itself. It looks like a little lunar lander, and I'll show you on here. This thing is controlled through your internet browser or your cell phone, anywhere in the world where you are. You set it up, really easy to set up. It's got on-screen instructions, got a VGA camera in here. So what you can do is if you're traveling, so you're out and about, in your home, you set this up, you can view your home.
No way.
Yes way. And you can set it up to do routes. So you go to the kitchen, the living room, dining room, and when it's ready to, it'll come back to its base and charge itself.
You could do it if you had even a babysitter over. You could sneak around the house and keep an eye on them.
Yes.
How much is this thing?
This thing is about 260 bucks. And it has two-way voice communication, so you can actually speak to somebody while you're away through the internet browser.
Get out of my house. I can see you. I like that, Akash. Okay, coming up, we're not done with you yet. We're talking about some gadgets you can take with you on the road when you're traveling.
Yes, yes.
A little hint there for us?
Well, you know, there's taking your desktop computer into the palm of your hand.
All right, stay with us for that. 12:32, we're back with more Lunch Television in just a couple of minutes. 12:37 here on Lunch Television. We showed you a couple of minutes ago, Akash, he's back. We showed you some gadgets that you can use around your home. Coming up right after the break. What are you doing up there? He's messing the furniture around. Some traveling gadgets for you coming up right after the break. Stay with us. This is LT.
She's crazy.
Welcome back, 12:41. You're watching Lunch Television here on this cloudy Tuesday afternoon. But Akash is here to cheer us up with some more gadgets that he's brought along with us this afternoon. Akash, this isn't just any computer, I'm guessing.
No, this is what I was saying, a full desktop computer in the palm of your hand. Now, this is the new netbooks, and netbooks are all the trend right now. This is one of my favorites. This is the Asus EE PC, or EEPC.
What does that mean?
Well, you can ask them, I don't know. It's just a bunch of E's together, but it's the 1000 HE, and the HE is high efficiency. So basically, out of this, it does not have a drive, so there's no DVD drive, but it has everything else, 160 gigabyte RAM, hard drive, 1 gigabyte RAM, Windows XP in there, the Atom processor from Intel, 9.6 hours of battery life.
Wow, that's pretty good for a laptop.
Oh, it's great. You got the whole day out. You're going on a long flight. You don't have to worry about plugging it in. You just use that.
Speaking about plugging it in, we showcased this little gadget over here just a little earlier here on Lunch Television.
Yeah.
What is this? This is going to save a lot of people a lot of money.
You know, I used this once and I'm totally hooked. This is the Magic Jack phone system. So basically what you do is just plug it into, you can plug it into the USB port here onto this thing, yeah? It sets itself up. It'll light up and everything. It'll set itself up. You can see the little blue light on it now.
Yep.
Now what you can do on the side here is you can hook up it to a regular phone jack. So just a regular phone you put into there.
How cool is that?
All you need is a high-speed internet connection. So if you're traveling in a hotel or something like that, you can make calls anywhere in North America for free.
Totally free using your computer connection.
Totally free. Even if you don't have a phone, you can use the speaker and the microphone from your computer. In fact, this particular netbook has 2 mics that are designed specifically for voice over IP calling.
How much is that?
This device itself is only $30 with 1 year calling.
30 bucks. That's amazing. All right, moving on to the golfer in you. If you got a golf person at your house, check this out. Mark Doherty could use this thing.
Well, you know, I'm looking outside today's weather. I'm kind of hoping to line up so I can get around it, right?
I know.
So this is the Senso glove, and made specifically for golfing. You turn it on. It's got a little sensor on the back here I can show you. Now, as I squeeze it, it tells me if I'm gripping the club too hard or too light,
beeps.
And it tells you for each particular finger as well. So if you're gripping too hard, you're going to hook it. If you're gripping too light, you're going to slice it. It really depends on how you play. And after using this, you can replace the glove and just keep the sensor and move it to a new glove.
Price?
80 bucks.
80 bucks. All right.
Yeah.
It looks like a James Bond kind of suitcase over here.
Yeah, this is a Mateus hard shell armor case, perfect for a laptop like this.
When you mean business.
Yes. great for traveling. It's got, you know what I like? It's got millions of these little spacers, so it doesn't matter what size your laptop or your netbook, you can put it on nicely.
Cool.
Excellent.
That can go in there. Akash, you got more on your iPod over here?
This is the new iTrip Auto with the smart scan. So what it'll do is you push a button, it'll hook up your iPhone or your iPod to your car stereo on any FM dial. You push the button, it'll find the 3 weakest stations, so you can transmit it onto it. Plus, it'll also charge your iPod.
I like that. What's this?
Again, another wonderful charger. This is the EcoCell Power Stick. So this plugs into your USB port on your computer, charges, comes with lots of adapters here, so you can hook up your iPhone, your cell phone, your camera, everything like that to charge it up.
Cool.
Yeah.
And last but not least here, Akash, 15 seconds or less. What's this thing?
This is a thirsty light. My mom loves this one because I have not killed any of her plants since I've been using this. Little LED on top. You just throw it into a plant. Little LED on top tells you when it's time to water. The faster it flashes, the more water it needs.
I don't think I'd be watered there. All right.
$9.
If you'd like more information, you can visit Akash's website.
AndNowYouKnow.net.
And now you know. Akash, thanks for being here this afternoon. Yeah. Always a pleasure. 12:45, we'll preview what's on tonight's edition of the City News List right after the break. Stay with us. This is Lunch Television.
Thanks very much, Michelle, our good friend Akash Sablock, joining us once again. Nice to see you.
How you doing? Good morning.
Yeah, you're looking sharp today.
Well, you don't have to wear the sweater because, you know, what's going on outside, right?
It's a little cold.
Yeah.
We're going to start things off with travel tech.
Yes, exactly. And with this weather, of course you want to get out of town. You want to do a little bit of traveling, right? So what's one of the most important things you think about when you're traveling is security back at home, taking care of your home. This is from Linksys. This is their home defender kit, their surveillance kit system that they have here. And what you can do, it comes with a base unit and a camera.
Okay.
You can add up to 5 cameras, hook them up anywhere in your house, and the coolest thing is there's no wiring involved. You just plug it into the wall.
Okay.
Okay, and it's all wireless and everything like that. And oops, I knew that was going to happen.
GPS down. GPS down. Oh.
And so what happens with the unit is it hooks up to your computer. You can set it up and have your own. It has its own website and password. So anywhere you are in the world, you can view anything, any of your cameras at your home.
So you could have your own Big Brother episode in your own house.
Well, yeah, depending on where you put the cameras, be careful about that.
So okay, so they set up the website. So you don't have to register the URL, pay those fees that comes with.
No, Logitech has set it up in such a way that it covers everything, all the software, everything's built into it, into the unit. Really easy to set up. One plug into your computer, and you're ready to go.
And how much storage do you get on the site? Because that's a lot of footage going on.
Well, actually, it's not stored on your site. It's stored on your hard drive on your computer.
Okay.
It's $280 for the unit. It's stored on your hard drive. Now, I was going to join this with it. This is the Linksys home media center. So this will hold all your music, your videos, your photos. Plus, it can act as a backup drive for your recordings. And this is from Linksys, that's from Logitech.
And then how much space do we have on this?
Well, you got 500 gigabytes on here. So you're going to have about at least 3 months of recording. You can go back about 3 months.
3 months of footage.
Yes.
And how much does this one go for?
This unit itself is about 200.
And what's the benefit? I've seen a lot of these portable drives. A lot of them are actually smaller than this and have about a terabyte. What's the benefit of using this one?
Well, what this one does is it actually works well with Windows Vista and Windows Media Player, and it'll actually stream your video, your music, and everything easily. So you can hook it up into the system, hide it in the house if you want to, so it becomes a really cool backup drive. But all your media, it's ready to go. And if you want to pull, you know, you've got all your music onto one. So say you want to have, 1,000 songs, 2,000 songs, you put it on here, and all the computers in your house, even your laptop that's wireless, can stream music from here. You can have one iTunes library that everybody in the house can pull from.
Oh.
Yeah.
So consolidate it all in one?
It's all, the software's built into it. That's what makes it so much easier to use.
HD minicams are big. We got another one here.
This is from Samsung. This is a new MXC20. Now what this device does is there's no actual hard drive in here. It records on an SD card.
Okay.
And memory's become so cheap now. 2 gigabyte memory. I've got a 2 gigabyte in here. Will give you 1 hour of HD. Now that you got to remember that 2 gigabytes only like $9 now. You know, so you got
much more economical.
Oh, a lot more economical. And the unit itself, it's pretty cheap itself. It's about $400, right?
Okay.
But lightweight, rechargeable, battery life is incredible. You get about 7 hours of battery life on this thing.
So it's pretty good.
Yeah.
We only have a minute left. I want to go through this. This is really cool. You customize these headphones.
You go on the website. This is from iFrogs. This is the noise pollution headphones. You go to the website. You pick the color of the base. You pick the color of the earphones. It's all custom built. It's about $60. You get it in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Like this one. And a nice little keychain idea, the Pocket Album.
Yeah. Now what they've done here is they've actually used the OLED display on here. I'll just get that back on. This is a digital foci, rechargeable, plugs right into your USB port. Doesn't want to come on right now, but you just push it down, and that gives you, it's the new OLED display, so it uses very little battery. Like one charge will last you about a month and a half.
I think it needs a new battery already.
Oh, I think so, yeah. We'll charge it up here.
All right, let's look at these speakers really quick for the cell phone.
Well, this is the Nokia 5310 cell phone, designed specifically for music, so it's a great cell phone itself, but wonderful MP3 player, and these really cool Nokia speakers that are battery powered. So, instead of listening to the little tiny speaker on your phone, or even headphones, you can enjoy nice ambient sound right from your cell phone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, last one. What's special about this GPS?
Magellan GPS 4370. Now, the cool thing about this thing is it actually shows you buildings. So when you're driving down, it gives you a 3D view of buildings. So, if you're in a downtown core, instead of just a map or even the 3D map, it'll show you actual towers. So you can sort of gauge where you're coming from. You can see heights. If you're coming up to a bridge, it'll show you the bridge itself. So it makes it a whole lot easier to view. And of course, voice command, Bluetooth. It'll be the Bluetooth for your cell phone as well, so you don't have to take your hands off the wheel for using your phone.
Price point, how does this compare to the rest?
Actually, it's really economical. It's about $300. So the prices really come down on these.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. BreakfasTelevision.ca is the site to get the details on all these items right here. We're going to do home tech next.
Oh, you bet.
All right, stay tuned. More to come with Akash. Going to take a break right here on BT. Stay with us.
For more stuff you should buy, it's time to go over to Riaz and Akash.
How's that for a tease? Thanks very much, Don. We're back here with Akash. We got to show the Pocket album that we couldn't get working before.
Yes, definitely here. So this is the digital foci OLED, so organic light emitting diode. Uses very little battery power. Very little, so like I said, about a month and a half. You can store quite a few photos on here. Just download a USB. Really easy to do. And these are not my photos.
It's like, it's quite a multicultural family.
Yeah,
Akash.
exactly.
Perfect. Okay, so now we're talking about home tech.
Yeah, we're talking about home tech. So you've gone out and taken that wonderful trip, and you've brought all those pictures back. You got all the digital movies shot on your wonderful Samsung camcorder. What to do with those photos? What to do with those movies, right? So what you want to do is you want to edit it. And now it's become so economical to have a 2-monitor system running at your home. Okay. And trust me, once you've used a 2-monitor system, it's hard to go back to a single monitor. Now, what I've got set up here, these are two 21.5-inch ViewSonic monitors. Okay. These are full HD monitors, so they're giving you 980 by 10 as a 1920 by 1080p image. Okay. So in a small monitor like this, you get full HD. Now, the benefit is, of course, you can hook it up to your computer, but you can also hook it up to your Blu-ray player and use it as a TV.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's very cool. And for $200 for a 21-inch monitor, not bad at all. Nice. And they've got built-in speakers, so you don't need an external speaker for your computer.
Are most of the monitors now going towards the HD? Is that the standard?
Definitely. They're going up there. But they're a lot pricier. Like a standard HD monitor is about $300. So now ViewSonic's really dropped the price down to about $200. Making it more. Yeah, a lot more economical. So what I've got up here is actually I've got a little Asus 1000HE laptop. Okay. Now this is really cool. This laptop has 160 gig of hard drive, 1 gigabyte RAM, 9.5-hour battery life.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's pretty lightweight. It's about 2.5 pounds, about $450.
This thing is tiny. What's the monitor size?
This is 10 inches. 10 inches? 10 inches, yeah. But a great thing to travel with. And of course, when you bring it back, you hook it up to here. Now, the way I've set this up is here. I've got the 2 monitors. I'm using the EVGA Plus. I don't know if you can get down to this thing. It's just this little device down here. Okay. It's just a little black box. It hooks up to your USB port and allows you to hook up to 5 more monitors.
And do you really need more than 2?
Well, you'd be surprised.
What are you editing?
You've been to some of my friends' basements, you'll understand that there's a lot of monitors. So $80, USB port. Yep. You're not limited to the single video port off your computer. Now you can hook up more monitors. So now you've extended your desktop. You can have, your editing window open here, your music window open here, your pictures open here. It's all spread out.
And it's pretty economical to get your own editing suite going.
Very, very easy, very easy. And a lot of the software that's coming out, the new Apple iLife 09 that's out there, the iMovie in there has made it so much easier to edit your videos. The systems that are in here are available even for the PC. Wonderful systems make it so much easier. You can make it look very professional.
Very nice. Okay, we only have less than a minute left. I want to touch on this toaster really quick.
Well, when you're doing all this editing, you're going to get hungry.
That's right. Get the munchies.
I've done editing at 6 in the morning sometimes, just to get things started. Yeah. This is the Breville Icon toaster. Okay. It's top of the line toaster. It's about $120, but it's fully computerized and it's got sensors in there. So what it does is when you push the button, the toast will actually is motorized. It'll go down by itself. Yeah. When it's ready, it'll motorize to come back up, so it doesn't pop up your toast everywhere, right?
And I love the options. Hold on, Lizzie, try to get on tight on this because usually you only have the shades for your toast, but this one breaks it down to toast a little bit more because sometimes it's just that little bit.
It comes up, and you just want just a little bit more. And the cool thing is when you put it back down again, it's actually got a thermal sensor that checks the temperature of the toast. It just doesn't run through the cycle again. If the toast is hot enough, it'll do just what it needs to take it up a little bit more.
Get that right shape.
And it's wide enough to fit a bagel in there, both sides.
Love it.
Yeah.
And how much is this one again?
That's about $120.
$120.
And that's from Breville.
But your toast is all right.
You bet.
All right, I think we're almost out of time, but I'll tell you what, if you want more information on all these great gadgets here, breakfasttelevision.ca, we'll put it up, and we'll give info to get a hold of Akash too.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Nice seeing you.
You got to stick around. The best job in the world. The applicants for Vancouver are here, and we've got one last submission. They're coming up.